You work hard, probably harder than most people around you. You wake up early. You stay late. You push through days when you're tired and don't feel like doing anything. So here's the question. If you work this hard, why aren't you ahead financially yet? Think about that honestly. Because something about the way we were taught to think about money doesn't add up. You've probably heard it your entire life. Work hard, be responsible, stay disciplined, and eventually success will come. But look around for a second. Some of the hardest working people you know are not wealthy. In fact, many of them are exhausted, overworked, stressed about money. How does that make sense? If hard work alone created wealth, construction workers would be millionaires. If effort alone created wealth, people working double shifts would be financially free. But that's not what we see in the real world. So what's missing? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Hard work is important, but hard work alone is not the thing that builds wealth. Direction builds wealth. Let me explain that in a simple way. Imagine climbing a ladder. You climb faster. You climb higher. You climb harder. But what if that ladder is leaning against the wrong wall? Then all that effort only gets you to the wrong place faster. That's what happens to many hardworking people. They climb, they push, they sacrifice. But the system they are climbing inside has limits. Fixed salary, limited upside, no ownership, no leverage. So their effort has a ceiling, and eventually they hit it. Now pause for a second and think about your own situation. Be honest with yourself. Are you building something? Or are you just working? Because those two things are not the same. Working gives you income. Building creates wealth. And most people spend their entire lives doing only the first one. Let me ask you something very directly. If you stopped working tomorrow, would your income stop immediately? For most people, the answer is yes. And that reveals the real problem. Your financial life depends entirely on your time, and time is limited. There are only 24 hours in a day. So no matter how hard you work, there is still a ceiling. Now compare that to people who build wealth. They don't only work harder, they build leverage. Leverage means your effort continues producing results, even when you stop working. Investments, assets, businesses, skills that increase your earning power. These things multiply effort, and multiplication changes everything, because suddenly, your progress is no longer limited by your time. Now here's a question worth asking yourself today. Are you building leverage in your life? Or are you only trading time for money? Because trading time for money is a survival strategy, not a wealth strategy. And this is exactly where many hardworking people get stuck. They believe that if they just keep pushing harder, things will eventually change. But effort alone does not create transformation. Strategy does, direction does, ownership does. And that leads to another uncomfortable question. Why haven't you started building something yet? Seriously, why not start learning about investing today? Why not start building assets today? Why not start developing skills that increase your future income? What exactly are you waiting for? Because here's the truth most people eventually realize. No one is coming to change your financial life. Not your boss, not the economy, not luck. It starts with the decisions you make and the habits you repeat. Small habits, repeated over years, saving consistently, investing consistently, learning consistently. Those habits compound, just like money compounds. And once compounding begins, your financial life slowly starts shifting. But the shift begins with awareness. It begins when you stop asking, how can I work harder? And start asking, what can I build that grows over time? Because when you start building, something powerful happens. Your work begins multiplying. Your progress accelerates. Your future expands. And slowly, the pressure that once controlled your life begins to disappear. So ask yourself something honestly tonight. If nothing changes in your habits, where will you be in 10 years? Same job, same stress, same financial ceiling. If that thought makes you uncomfortable, good. Because discomfort is where change begins. Work hard, but don't stop there. Build something that will one day work for you.